couple of weeks ago in Lisbon, I got the chance to speak with Ronaldo when he received the Web Summit Innovation in Sport Award. Tickets are already on sale for the next Web Summit event in Toronto in June 2020. Go check out collisionconf.com for details. It was a rare in-depth sit-down and an even rare extended English language interview. He's recently bought himself a football club, so there was a lot to get into. Have a look.
Good afternoon. I want to thank the Web Summit for the great honor to be here and this huge event. I'm very glad, and I want to thank for this award. Yeah, football for me is everything, so I spent my whole life playing, and 1 year, 3 months ago, I decided to buy a club and start a new era in my short life. I'm still 43 years old, and I think this is amazing to receive in such big trophy for me, because it's very new what I'm doing. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Nice. Have a seat. Have a seat. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this Valladolid's first trophy?
Yeah, I think so. I think we don't have much trophy in Valladolid, but yeah, it's still, we have a lot of work to do, and I hope I can bring as much trophy as I can now as president, not more as a player.
Can I ask, why did you buy Valladolid? Why that club?
Well, it's I spent my whole life playing football, learning everything football, and football is what I know how to do, and it's what I love to do it. I was thinking after football player career, doing something in football, but not coach, because, you know, manage 25 players is such a difficult mission. And I was studying a lot. I stopped playing in 2011, and then I started my new era doing sport marketing in Brazil. I opened sport marketing agency with WPP in Brazil, called 9. And after 3 years, we closed, but it was a very good experience for me. After that, I have been spent 2 years in Miami, not exactly Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
I bought a team in Fort Lauderdale called Striker. It was a very historic team in the US, playing NSL division. And after 2 years, I decided to quit. So I've been moving to London, practice and learning more about administration. And I come back 2 years ago to Madrid, and I was looking for a team to buy. So
Definitely a team in Spain, or did you check in Italy or Holland? Were you interested in anywhere?
I was looking everywhere. I
Right.
was looking in England, second division, of course, because first division was too expensive for me. Even second division is still expensive because of the TV rights in UK. So I was looking in Portugal, and I'm still looking in Portugal something. I was looking in Spain. Then I went to World Cup in Russia, work as a commentator for Brazilian TV, and I received a call from my lawyer that has received an offer from Valladolid. And that was exactly what I'm looking for, you know, a team with big history in Spain, close to Madrid because I live in Madrid. It's a 1 hour and 40 minutes drive. And of course, of the price. And the team actually was in second division. At the end of the World Cup, the team, Valladolid, get a promotion for the first division. And we announced a team on 3 September of the last year. So Valladolid is a team with 90 years old. It's the 13th team of history in the league.
Okay.
So that is perfect, you know. It's a city with 300,000 people.
A nice size, not too big, not too small.
Not too big, not too small, and the only team in the city with the region of 2.5 million people. So that was perfect opportunity for me, and I decided to jump in and about the team, and I'm very happy, you know. But like every weekend, I suffer so much, and I never suffer like that as a player. But I'm having a lot of fun, and you know, so far we are doing well. We have to improve a lot, but yeah, I'm very happy with the club.
Being a club owner in England, they say the fastest way to become a millionaire is to be a billionaire and buy a football club. So it's risky. It's a risky business.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me if I really put my money into this business, you know, if it's some billionaire behind me and supporting me, but I wish some billionaire support me, but now it's through my money, and I truly believe that I can do a beautiful job there and make Valladolid bigger.
What will Ronaldo's football club be? What values do you hold true that will separate Valladolid from other teams? Why do you feel like you can make this a success?
Well, as my experience as a player, you know, I know how they play, what they play like, what they play want, and I try to be very close to the players and give them everything they want, and you know, we have a lot of support. We make this year 22,000 season support, season
Tickets, right? Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot, and it's a record for the club, and the whole city is supporting us. We did some change in the stadium this year. I think it was the first change in the stadium since the World Cup in 1982, when the stadium was born, and you know, improve the facilities in the club. We want to make a big facility training for the guys, for the players. We know that we cannot compete with the big clubs because they have a lot of money and we don't.
Yeah.
But you know, we need to improve our facility training to make our players, you know, at home, you know.
Yeah. You're obviously very competitive. You won World Cups. You were the best footballer in the world. Is it difficult then to admit that you can't now compete against Barcelona and Real Madrid? How do you balance your own competitive instincts with the reality of the situation?
Yeah, we just play against Barcelona week ago, and was 5-1, terrible result. And Messi decided to play an unbelievable match. And well, but the difference between us is too many million. You know, Barcelona get like almost 700 million euro for TV rights, and we just have the second last budget in the Liga, 32, 33 million euro. It's very difficult to compete against them, but you know, we have to make good players at home and then sell. We are looking for more income money to invest in the club. But, you know, we are fighters, you know.
Yeah.
We fight against them. We play against Real Madrid in the Bernabeu Stadium, and we draw 1-1. So it's not about money, but of course money help a lot.
When you were playing, did you know you would become an owner? Was it always part of your thinking that eventually I don't want to coach, I don't want to be the manager, I don't want to be a technical director, I want to own a club?
No, I didn't know about that, but you know, other players always call me president, and I never knew why. But I was, you know, president of talking with the guys, but no, I knew that I never been coach. I will never be coach. That's what I knew.
Why not?
Because it's too difficult, you know, managing 25 young players, each one thinking different things and wants different things, and it's too difficult. And I prefer being president, be with them. It's a big challenge for me because, you know, it's not easy to compete with the other big clubs, and I brought a very good team that that I know to help me with the administration. So we have a lot to do, still a lot to do to improve the team. Yeah, we will keep fighting.
As a 17-year-old at PSV, you lit up Europe with your smile, and that was synonymous with you all the way through winning the World Cup and playing for Real Madrid. You're smiling still today, the pressure of being president. How do you deal with that?
Well, for me, it's normal that I try to be myself every time, every moment. You know, the players, I know when they see me, they will ask me something, like I did before. You know, every time ask for more money, for more facilities, you know, to the president, and then every time I see the players, try to escape.
Like a defender.
Yeah.
They're a defender. And anyway, it's pretty amazing that you're still using your skills to escape. Can I ask you about the 2002 team and winning the World Cup? Yourself and Ronaldinho and Rivaldo. Ronaldinho's here today as well.
Yeah.
Was that the best trio that you played with? Was that the best team that you played in?
I don't know. It's too hard to say that because I played with many other big players, and of course, 2002 was a very special moment for me. Not because we won the World Cup, but 2 years early, I broke my knee, and nobody could bet for me and to be in the World Cup. So it was a very hard time for me, and when I came to World Cup, I just was, you know, very glad to be there and play football again. But was amazing. I never expected to come back like that and score 8 goals in World Cup. Of course, thank you to my teammates. Ronaldinho was amazing. Rivaldo, Gilberto Silva is also here, and he played amazing football there. So it was a very good time for me there.
Around the same time, the Real Madrid side had you, Raúl, Figo, Zidane, Beckham, Roberto Carlos. Not a bad team as well. But my question is not which team was better. Which team had the best parties?
Well, I was also the president of the parties, so most of the party I organized it. So my girlfriend now is very happy that I retired also for the party, and I miss it so much the party. But I'm too busy now, and I have to focus on what I'm doing. And summer is coming, far away.
Yeah.
I used to go to Ibiza to spend holiday with my kids and with family and friends in Ibiza, and I party sometime there.
Okay, so not fully retired.
Yeah.
And when the players come to you and they've stepped out of line or they've partied too much, you can sit them down and say, hey, I've been there.
Last season, we were fighting for staying in the first division, missing 5 matches to the end. And I promised the guys, if we stay in first division, I bring everyone to Ibiza. We won 3 games in a row and we saved. It was very good, and of course we party last summer.
Do you still keep in touch with your Brazil teammates and with your Real Madrid teammates? Are you still friends? Is that your network for football?
Yeah, we still have contact with all the Brazilian players, of course, but also with David, that is doing a beautiful job also in Miami. With Figo, Zidane, that they also live in Madrid. And Roberto Carlos, for sure, a very close friend of mine. So
It helps when it comes to signing players, and just your network, your contacts book is huge because you played in so many different countries and experienced so many cultures.
Yeah, I live and I watch football as never done before. So every weekend is like an overdose of football. And of course I talk with them and with my friends to ask them about players and what they think. And I have a nice computer.
Your ambition for Valladolid, what does success look like?
Well, for the next 3 years, I think to stay in first division. We're planning to, stay in first division because it's huge difference of budget to stay in first division and go in second division. This year we got 52 million of TV rights, but we still have debit from before, and the goal is pay all the debit, stay in first division. We have to sell for sure some players to keep improving.
Well, listen, I hope there's plenty of parties for Real Valladolid in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, an absolute legend, Ronaldo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
OTB AM. This is OTB Sports Radio.
That was class. I enjoyed that.
I'd say it is. Yeah, he seems like a unbelievably friendly guy.
And also quite smart and articulate in his fourth language, and just wants to get involved and wants to do stuff as opposed to sit back and retire. And he's got a mansion with a football pitch and a swimming pool in Ibiza that he could just be living in all the time if he wanted to. So
True, and we all know that Web Summit is like an absolute sesh for tech heads. So yourself and Ronaldo, where did you go for pints?
well, Ronaldo flew home that night, unfortunately. Ronaldinho didn't, but our entourages got separated.
Your people missed his people.
He showed up at the dinner we were at, and then, trying to be cool, we all waited too long before we were like, where does he go? So we missed him. But anyway, if you haven't been to Web Summit, I would recommend it. As I said a little bit earlier on, tickets for the next gig in Toronto are on sale now. Check out collisionconf.com.